I was reading about the Jordan River today and I couldn't help but think about marriage. Throughout scripture, the Jordan often represents leaving an old life behind and stepping into what God has next. But what happens when one spouse is moving towards God and the other one is still longing for what God is asking them to leave behind? Lot and his wife left Sodom together, but their hearts were not in the same place. Lot's wife physically left the city, but part of her still belonged there. And while her feet were still moving forward, her heart was moving backwards. And I think sometimes marriages experience a similar tension. One spouse is pursuing healing while the other one misses the familiar. One is embracing God's process while the other one is longing for their old life. One is crossing into a new season while the other one keeps looking over their shoulder. The painful reality is that you can't move forward while constantly looking backwards. God never intended marriage to be two people pulling in opposite directions. His desire is for a husband and a wife to seek Him together, letting go of all the things that kept them bound to the past. This doesn't mean that the journey is easy, and change rarely is. But I have learned that restoration begins when both people become willing to release what was and trust God with what it can be. Sometimes the greatest act of faith in marriage is not holding on to the past, it's believing that God's future is so much better than anything either of us have left behind.